Although we've made strides in trying to put the pandemic behind us, we're not out of the woods yet. So just this morning, the CDC announced updated mask guidelines. We got you guys, all facts, no fear. We got Dr. Payal Kohli here. She joins us live. Thank you, Doc. All right, and we've got some viewer questions, of course, after that announcement. So let's get to that. We're going to start with Leo from Facebook. He says, I just heard that the CDC is recommending vaccinated people should wear masks indoors again. Is the pandemic moving backwards?
It really is. I mean, it feels like that, and unfortunately it is. And I would like to use the analogy because the Olympics are going on right now. We're playing a team sport, but half of our team is playing a different play.
Yeah, right.
Those are the unvaccinated people, and the vaccinated people are playing a different play. So we're losing the game because we're not all playing the same play. So once we get those people vaccinated, we can put this all in the rearview mirror. But for now, it feels like a step back.
That's my federal mandate that no one agrees with.
I was really hoping she wasn't going to say that. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right, Doc, we have a lot of questions. Obviously, this one comes from Jamie on YouTube. Says, I'm flying with my unvaccinated kids to Disney World this summer. What should I do to keep them from catching COVID-19?
Yes, great question. So I was on a plane the other day, and I was the only idiot on the plane wiping my seat down and making sure I put my mask back on after I took my drink and what have you. So I think we have let our guard down. So if you're flying with kids who are unvaccinated because they're not eligible, make sure masks are the most important thing, but make sure to keep their hands clean. Make sure to wipe everything that they're touching. Remind them not to touch their faces because we really have to be their shield because they can't get the vaccine.
So just get a Clorox wipe, guys. Just wipe that stuff down.
I know. We got to stay vigilant.
Yeah.
We have a question from Rita on Facebook. She says, I'm vaccinated, but I'm concerned about my kids participating in vaccine trials. So are these trials safe for kids, Dr. Kohli?
Yeah, great question. So we don't yet know if this vaccine is safe for kids. That's what we're trying to find out. Does it work and is it safe? But a huge advantage of participating in the vaccine trials is our kids get first access to the vaccine if it is safe. So it's really a decision that every parent has to make with their pediatrician. You're a parent, Al. What do you think? Would you put your kid in a trial?
Yeah. Bradford's turning 7 on Saturday, so I feel like that'd be a great birthday gift. Here's a shot.
Almost. Here's a shot.
He's not going to like you. He's not going to like you very much.
It's not the shot we all want. All right, Miguel from Twitter says, I'm a single dad and settling into life with part-time kids. Is it more important to disinfect surfaces or make them wear masks when they visit? Otherwise, we want you to do both, but if you had to pick one.
Yes, great question, because I just talked about the Clorox, but it's really not as important as wearing the masks because we know primary mode of transmission, aerosols, person-to-person spread. Secondary, very small amount is through surfaces or fomites, as we call them.
Fomites. So masks are the way to go. Okay,
that's right.
Interesting. If you have a question for Dr. Kohli, of course, send an email to info@dailyblastlive.com. I know it's not what we all kind of wanted to hear, but I also think knowledge is power and it's important to stay updated. But how do you feel about this kind of a bummer?
You know, I feel bad, Tori, because last year we didn't have a choice. We were stuck. This year, we live in the US of A, which has access to the vaccines. There are countries all over the world that don't have this choice to make, and I feel like we're being a little irresponsible by ignoring it.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Kohli.